Hey guys, welcome back to From the Depths. I'm currently sitting on top of the flying squid, which is the new name I have for this hovercraft. I think it fits pretty well. I know squids have like 8 legs and 2 tentacles or whatever, but I think it's a pretty good name. I kind of have a trend of naming things after animals. I plan on keeping that. So we're picking up right where we left off the last episode. We made a lot of progress against the Onyx Watch, and we also declared war on the Deepwater Guard. So plan right now is to capture the Onyx Watch throne. So as soon as we get this territory here, I'm gonna send over my flying squid, and then hopefully 5 doves plus the squid can take out the Onyx Watch throne. Oh, hold on. Flying squirrel, that's a problem. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple doves built real quick. Flying squirrel is a little bit of a pain, but I think the doves can take them out. Oh, okay. Territory is captured.
Listening.
Sending this guy up
Moving
here.
out.
Okay, it might just be fortifying the territory though. Might not be going for the attack. Okay, yeah, it's just fortifying. No matter. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more of a buffer
Listening.
area. The plan is to capture
Moving out.
these territories right here. That way, if the Deepwater Guard decides to attack me, they have to just capture these territories first before they get to my resource zones, because that's what's important. Hopefully, we can get to this fortress before they produce another ship. Doesn't have a lot of resources, so at best they're gonna produce another parapet, I believe. Oh, flying squirrel is going in for the attack.
Listening.
I think 1 dove is enough. Last time I said that, things didn't go so well. But oh my god, this is the biggest mistake I've ever made. Oh, I'm too far. He cut the dove in half. But this time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so all in all, the flying squirrel itself is pretty weak. If you look at it, it's mostly made out of wood, and it only has a couple bombs. Oh, it does have an EMP missile. I didn't know that. That might not be EMP though. I don't know. It's a weak ship though, is the main point. But it's just so hard to hit. And these are somewhat agile missiles. They got AP, I forget what it's called, but they have the I think APN guidance system, meaning they predict where the target's gonna go and go towards it. But still, it might be a while. Oh, come on. No. Oh, there we go. That's gonna get it. No? Wow. Okay. Oh, this looks good. No. Okay. We're not run out of supplies. Yes, there we go. Yeah, now it's over. Yeah, just 1 hit. 1 missile's all it takes. Not too bad. Let's see, what do they actually have here, in all honesty? Airship Gantry Atlas. I don't think 1 dove is enough for that. I could probably take out the Sinner's Outpost, though.
Listening.
But for now, I'm just going to capture. I want to focus on the Onyx Watch first. I don't want to fight 2 factions at the same time. It's time. Flying Squid, 5 doves, versus the Onyx Watch throne. Give me close. Okay, how do I want to do this?
Listening.
I don't think it really matters that much. Just as close as I can. I think I'm going to be on the Flying Squid.
Listening.
I'm going to set this to... I'm going to set it to max. See how the lag is. I might need to turn it down though. Don't hit the ground. Please don't hit the ground. Okay, we're good. 5 doves going in. Doesn't look like they... Some might have hit the ground down there. But it looks like we're okay. So here's the Onyx Watch throne. It's got a lot of cram shells and also 1 massive 4-barrel gun at the top. This thing is pretty much the whole of the tower. I got a lot of missiles. Ooh, there we go. That's gonna hurt. So it looks like it's gonna be targeting the flying squid for now, which is fine. I think it can take a lot of hits. Oh, this could be bad. I think they're gonna miss though. Yeah, those aren't gonna hit. Ah, just out of range. There we go, that's a good hit. Oh, cramshell hit the back of that one. Being this close to the throne is not a good idea. Shells don't travel very fast, but if you're close, it doesn't matter. Oh! Oh, okay, I thought the turret was offline. Ooh, another big hit. Missiles from the flying squid are coming in. Ooh, that's a good hit. Lots of damage. All 5 ships are still up. This is going much better than I thought it would. I guess I was overestimating how good the cram shells were. But this thing's still big. I don't know if this thing is able to hit, oh no! Got wounded dove. 86%. I think it's still okay. It can still fight, you know. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna balance itself out. Oh, okay. There we go. That's what this was made for. Just rain missiles down the enemy. Oh, I think it took off the main turret. No! I need to change the altitude with these doves. They're just... One just killed itself. We got one dove down, second one without an arm. As long as the flying squid's up, we're all good. I think this fortress has lost most of its detection at this point. I don't think it can even see us. One of the great things about missiles. They don't do a lot of piercing damage, but they really destroy the surface of a ship or a fortress. 63% health. Yeah, it's over. Once this thing gets below 50, it just loses automatically. Yeah, that was a big hit. Oh, 2 damaged. It's over. All forces, attack this thing.
Engaging now.
Clean victory. Okay, well, we lost a dove, so not the cleanest, but all in all, pretty good, I would say. And just like that, all the forces are gone. Oh my god, the deep water guard is all the way up here? Wow, they expanded a lot. Okay, well, let's group up. I'm gonna leave the flying squid here to capture territories.
Listening.
I'm gonna send the doves back to refuel. Although already the deep water guard is moving in. Patchwork, what is this? Okay, it doesn't cost that much less than a dove. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I didn't realize the Deepwater Guard had moved this far north. I need to get another satellite to see what's going on. Oh my god, yeah, they went really far north. Walrus, rat. I've never even seen a rat before. What is this? Oh. It's as you would expect from a rat. Very small. Oh man, okay, they got a lot of forces coming in. 2 rapiers. I think 2 doves can take them out. I'm not 100% sure.
Moving out. Listening. Moving out.
This faction should be easier than the Onyx Watch, but
listening. Moving out. Listening.
Never know. Okay, I'm splitting up the dove force. They have a lot of enemies here. Nothing super dangerous though. These are all somewhat low level, easy and medium class vehicles, so I'm not too worried about that. I think the flying squid will make quick work of the patchwork, and then I think I'm gonna move my I'm just gonna spread out the dove force. Okay, things are looking good. We also have 3 resource zones, so I need to capture this territory quick before the twin guard makes a move. Okay, what to do down here though? I have a lot of doves coming in. I got 4 doves down here, and 1 close by as well. A lot of enemies though. I'm gonna attack the Sinner's outpost. Second battle of the day.
Listening.
3 doves versus the Sinner's outpost and 1 rapier. Really, the Onyx Watch and the Deepwater Guard shouldn't cause me many issues. Oh, a rapier got destroyed. Yeah, low health. And now for the Sinner's outpost, also low health. Man, that was quick. You know what?
Listening.
Let's go again. Man, they're really building up forces. I saw a lot of them. Okay, let's make quick work of this. Ooh. Yeah, that thing didn't stand a chance. No, don't do it. Don't hit the ground. Oh, that one's gonna hit the ground, isn't it? Dear God. I need to do something about that. I don't know. In the AI, I have it set for them to stay above the ground. The minimum altitude set to 95. Am I gonna lose this battle just because these doves can't fly? No. I'm getting out. Next time it passes over, I'm just gonna get out. Easy victory. I gotta pull all before they start killing themselves. Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to fight over land anymore. That's too much.
Listening.
Okay, this is the patchwork versus the attack dove. I love these doves. It's like just the perfect balance ship, you know. It's got torpedoes, it's got missiles, it's quick. It doesn't have a lot of defense, but it's got enough to deal against just, you know, a few missiles or like weak advanced cannons. It has a lot of weaknesses, but it's a pretty decent ship, I gotta say. Ship, plane, I don't know, thruster craft. I love the EMP torpedoes though. When those hit, they just explode. This is why I like to attack the Deepwater Guard first. They're just, like, except for, like, they have maybe 3 ships that are dangerous in the whole faction. Okay, maybe more than 3, but they're all like 200,000 resource. So unless they produce their godly class vehicles, they don't stand a chance. I have yet to see things like the Albatross in the campaign. I've seen the Crossbones before. That's the only godly class vehicle I've seen in the campaign, aside from the Squirrel. But I don't really count that one as godly. It's difficult to hit, yes, but it doesn't do any damage. So because of that, I don't think it's that amazing. And 2 damage. Nice work, Dove. I will send you here to capture some more territory. And it's important to remember, I still have 775,000 commodities, so if things go really bad, I can just spawn in one of my huge vessels, and these guys are done.
Listening. Listening. Listening.
The Rapier, it is somewhat dangerous actually. It does have a lot of missiles. The only problem with it though, it's just like made completely out of wood. So yes, it can do damage to me, but I have a lot of firepower in these things for the cost. Looks like they're sending in reinforcements. Yeah, you know what?
Listening.
I'm not gonna let that happen. Oh no. Looks like that thing's not doing so well. That was pretty bad camera work, but I guess they're dead. Feels a little like bullying, to be honest. Like I set the difficulty max.
Listening.
So they're sending in, well, what should be the hardest ships they have, but I don't know. It does feel a little easy.
Listening.
No matter.
Moving out.
I'm just gonna keep capturing. I'm gonna send some more doves to reinforce this square here, because I think the Pilferer is going in for the attack. I think I need at least 2 doves to win that fight. Don't want a repeat of what happened last episode. It looks like the doves can make it back in time. I think we're gonna have another fight on our hands. Okay, here we have it. 3 doves versus the Pilferer.
Listening.
I think I should still win this. Like I don't think any ship the Deepwater Guard has can really withstand this much. Yeah, those hurt, but these hurt a lot more. It's a shame these aren't active radar flares, because these are, I use active radar for my missiles. So all these flares they're sending out don't do anything against my missiles. They don't follow heat. It's weird to think that the Deepwater Guard has probably all this area, probably twice more what we can actually see. All of this. Okay, now they're sending in some harder ships. Yeah, 144,000. Okay, that could be a problem. I might need to bring down the Flying Squid. I hope not, but I think it's probably for the best. I'm gonna have it refuel probably down here once the
Listening.
territory is captured. I'm not sure if 2 doves or even 3 is enough to take out the moray. I mean, 3 doves, that's a lot of missiles coming at the moray. But I do think it has some heavy cramshells though, so if I get hit, it could be in trouble. First things first, this Corsair needs to go. That should do it. Okay, I'm gonna try to
Listening.
lure the enemy out here.
Listening.
I don't want to fight it over land, so I'm gonna try and bring it over the water. Yep, come this way, Moray. There we go.
Listening.
This is probably a mistake. I should probably have waited for 3 doves. I think I still have a chance. These doves, it's just a lot of firepower. Let's get a look at the enemy real quick. So we got our 2 doves. Yeah, if that hits me, I'm in trouble. But still, there's a lot of wood on this vehicle. You know, it's got a lot of metal. It's like 50-50 metal wood. So a couple good missile hits, and this thing just goes down. As long as I don't get hit, I should be okay. First volley. Look at that. Huge explosion. Oh, forgot to turn the dove back on. Get out of there. Oh my god, thank god. Oh. Ooh. That could have been. Oh, it's got anti-missile defense. I did not know that. I think my doves have hit their altitude limit. When they get too high, that's when things go bad. Oh god. Hold on, let me check the damage. Okay, not too bad. It just destroyed my distraction stick. That's okay, the Mori doesn't have any missiles, so that's fine. Yikes. Still okay though. I need to make one quick change though. I think their max altitude should be like 450. Do not crash. Anti-missile defense. Doesn't look like the missile defense is big enough. Oh, that's a lot of good hits. The Moray is dangerous. Advanced cannon hitting that one. This one's been hit like twice. Still up though, 94 health. Oh, there we go. That was a big hit right there. Amazing, you know, I'm actually a little bit surprised 2 doves were able to do this. I don't think 1 dove could do it. Definitely not, but 2. Just the combo, you know, it really messed up the AI. Let me have them refuel here.
Moving out.
And then I'll send them back out. Things are going really well. Defeated a Moray. Looks like all the rest of the forces are retreating. Fine by me. It looks like the Deepwater Guard is going to take its time to refuel. We're almost done capturing the Onyx Watch territory, and then we'll be all good to lead war against the Deepwater Guard completely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Plunderer. That is a big ship. Okay, that's another one. Okay, that could be a problem. Currently en route, delivering cargo to a new resource zone. This one here is located pretty far down south. Just want to set up another resource collector, and then hopefully my web of resources will be complete. So what I'm going to do is send my flying squid up top.
Moving out.
I'm going to have it attack the Sinner's outpost up here. Cut off the Deepwater Guard north, so all these things are defended up here. I don't need to send any more doves to defend. And then I'll just have all my doves and attack forces down here. I think definitely next episode I'm going to build some new ships. Well, I like these ones, the flying squid and the attack dove. I do find the game can get a little bit boring if you're just spamming the same ship over and over again, so... Oh. Let's do this.
Listening.
They're going down. So resource-wise, the Atlas has a huge advantage over the Dove. Costs about twice as much. That being said, I think I have a lot more firepower. Yeah, 1 volley alone took this thing down to 15%. Down 15% health. Oh, that didn't sound good. Okay. Still in the air somehow. Good thing I made this out of metal. That really should have done it. Yeah, look at this thing. It's all wood except for the outside. That is the one advantage to having a wood vehicle. EMP does not work against it. That being said, just so weak against missiles. I mean, against anything. Lasers? Man. Goodbye, Atlas. Ooh, that was an awesome explosion. Beautiful. Oh, looks like a flying squirrel wants to fight me. Sure, I think we've seen before. One dove is more than enough for that. Ah, come on. This is not the time for rest. This is it. I feel it. Yep, it's gonna hit. There we go. Haha. I'm gonna attack the Sinner's outpost. Free up another resource zone. Oh, awesome. It's just awesome. You know, I think, oh, the coffin nail. I would love to have the flying squid against the coffin nail. I mean, I would win because I'm made out of metal and heavy armor. But you know, just be cool to see. Second flying squid being built, which I'll probably send to the south. Sort of make a pincering maneuver. One from the north, one from the south. I think if the Deepwater Guard was able to send its biggest ships, I would be in trouble. Things that cost 200,000, so that means like only the Crossbone or the Albatross would be able to really destroy the flying squid. It's just that good of a vehicle. It's so small. Just popped. I don't know why it sent that at me. There was zero chance I was gonna win.
Listening.
Whatever. Oh shoot, I wasn't even paying attention.
Moving out. Moving out.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Moving
not
out.
do this
Moving
fight.
out. Moving out.
I don't think... You know what? Screw it. I'm confident. These doves are good. So what? You cost 3 times as more as me. I have missiles. Okay, that's a lot of cram shells. Huh. Oh, you have missiles. And those are medium missiles. Those aren't small missiles. I think I messed up. I really shouldn't win this fight. Please, distraction stick. Please work. No. Okay, it worked against like half of them. Oh, let's see how much damage. Oh, it's got torpedoes. Get out of the water. It's gonna be close. First volley did some damage. I didn't realize it had this many missiles though. Oof. The distraction sticks does seem to be working. Somewhat. Not there. As long as these cram shells don't hit me, I should be good. Oh, that hurt. 97% health. It really should just be about 1 or 2 more volleys and I'm good. So if I can survive for about, I don't know, 20 seconds, that's really all I need. That alarm you hear is just the laser defense, like laser munition warners. Or the munition defense. Oh my god. It's a shame the EMP doesn't do anything against these guys. It was great against the Onyx Watch. But this Deepwater Guard is a different story. Like nothing. Really? How is it still alive? It's taken so many hits. Thank god I have repairing. I guess the other factions are a disadvantage because I can repair. Oh, I think that EMP hit something. Yeah, local weapon controller. I do wonder if it's a little bit cheaty to have repair bots on ships. Just because the enemy doesn't have them. That being said, I feel like... I don't know. If they didn't want it to happen, they would have just taken it out of the game, but... I mean, I guess I'm still allowed to do it, so... Oh, AI dead. Let's go. That was surprising. I think my attack doves are both better in ways than I thought, and also slightly worse in other ways. But overall, Really good. Coffin nail. You know, this attack dove took out the flounder, which costs more than the coffin nail. It's very possible that I can actually beat the coffin nail with just one attack dove. I'm not saying I will, but I'm just saying it's a high possibility.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
Okay, this could be an issue. We are overland,
Moving out.
so
Listening.
as long as these doves don't
Listening.
kill themselves, we should be okay. Okay, this is a pretty even fight. Turn on. Get up. There we go. Ooh. Let's take a look at this thing first, actually. So similar to mine, it's got a advanced cannon at the bottom. Although, to be honest, it is actually quite different from my ship. The only thing similar is it's just this this tall design. Ooh, but made out of wood, just like the rest of the deep water guard. Ouch. Looks like its core is actually somewhat well protected. Got a lot of armor there. And it's a real shame these flares, you know, they just needed the I forget what they're called. Ouch. I should really update that to all my doves, make it so the maximum altitude isn't that high. Okay, well, without further ado, I'm going to attack the fishing hole along with this grouper. With the flying squid.
Listening.
To be honest, this craft could probably single-handedly just defeat the whole deep water guard, the way things are going right now. As long as it doesn't crash into the water. Oh, look at that! Shell just bounced right off. I didn't even get a look at this thing, it's already dead. Oh, look at that, is that the grouper? Interesting. I didn't think it was a flying vehicle. What are these things? Oh, they're so cool. I mean, they look weak, but cool. I gotta say, like, the people who made the vehicles for the factions definitely put a lot more time designing random, like, cosmetic things. Like, my vehicles are all just smooth, you know? I paint them. That's as far as I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna add little guys and stuff. Just too much time, you know? If it works, it works. And this definitely works. Oh, so we meet again, Ripper Rat. You can read this if you want. Oh, that's what this is. Okay, basically what this is telling me is there's a surprise attack. I kind of forgot this was in the game. But after you destroy this base, you get attacked by Captain Sal's fleet. Prowler, Palmar. I could do this and the Plunderer. You know what? I'm feeling so confident right now. Just bring it all on. This is gonna be a huge battle. So we have me versus a whole fleet, the Plunderer, and like an airship gantry base. Hopefully I can just take out the Prowler first. Oh, I'm going for the Plunderer first. That's interesting. No, I'm gonna switch targets to the Kalmar. Might as well clear out everything on this side first before I head over there. I do have a distraction stick down here. It doesn't seem like it does a whole lot, if I'm being honest. Oh, that's a lot of clamshells. Well, I think I'm good. So this is the Prowler. I think it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of clamshells. It's not bad. It's sort of like the Plunderer, just a smaller version. Custom made for Captain Sal's fleet. We can't forget about the Plunderer, of course, which is shooting us from behind. Oh, nice. Prowler is dead. And the Kalmar is next on the list. I don't think it's gonna last very long. So this here is the Plunderer. Very similar to the Prowler. Just a little bit bigger. Instead of double barrel guns, it's got triple barrel. Oh, look at that. AI is already exposed. The clamshells, if they hit me in the right spot, they could do some damage, but I think I'm out of its range. I think they should surrender. That's gotta be it. That was the AI, was it not? Maybe not. This thing's gutted. It's got nothing left. There we go. Awesome. Next, the Atlas. This thing will not survive a full volley. That's for sure. Maybe I should set the AI to circle instead of hover above. Just set the altitude very high and the circle be very low as well. I think my missile should be just in range though. Oh yeah, right out of field. That's just so cool. Well, I guess you're next.
Engaging now.
Next volley. You're damaged. On to the next target. I would love this advance. You know, I should upgrade this advanced cannon a little bit. I gotta switch the shells. I don't think armor piercing is the way to go. I might try frag or maybe even just pure HE. Destroyed that one in the process.
Engaging now.
And there was one. Well, doesn't matter. Oh my god, that's brutal.
Moving out. Moving out.
And the main attack force of the Deepwater Guard was just demolished.
Moving out.
This faction's done for. Unless they send one of their best ships at me, they're not gonna win. I believe the main base is right over here, but they're gonna need to send more than, what are these, flounders? Oh crap. Crossbones. I want to test the true power of the flying squid, so I kind of want a 1v1. I think I can beat it. It is still made out of wood. That being said, my ship doesn't move very quick, so it is weak to a huge barrage of clamshells. You know what? I'm so confident in the flying squid.
Listening.
I'm not even gonna fight it with their pairs. I'm gonna fight the crossbones on its own turf. You can't run from me. There we go. I know you want to fight. Now I say I have this founder. Me versus the crossbones. Oh, look at the volume difference. Wow. Let's see this thing. Ooh, it kind of spawned in a terrible position. It's gonna go right into the mountain. But here's the crossbones. A brutal battleship. It's got 4 huge clamshells. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. As well as 2 more on each side here. I don't think there's anything else to really worry about. It's a couple small advanced cannons, but if these shells hit me, I am in trouble, that's for sure. The first volley I should miss since I dropped down at the start. If this thing gets a full broadside though, I could be in trouble. It's got anti-missile defense. Oh, that's a lot of damage. What's gonna hit? Nah, it's okay. Let's see what happened. There's a lot of explosions. It looks like it missed all the main guns though somehow. I don't know what I hit. That's weird. All the guns look like they're still online. No matter. Another huge volley of missiles. A lot of damage has been done. Oh, amazing. You know what? I do have the projectile avoidance on the AI, so that could really be helping dodge all these shots. And I'm getting a little bit close though. This shot could do it right here though. All these missiles. Done. Oh, and it just hit. Not even actually. Wow. I beat the crossbones without even taking a scratch. Okay, that's good. That's a good test for this vehicle, you know? Beat something that costs slightly more than it. You know, that's kind of the goal of this game, you know, to build ships that can take on ships that cost more than it. I'm just gonna keep going, actually. That's surprising. It actually hit me. Took out one of the missile silos. Missiles are kind of bouncing on the mountain. It's a little weird. I mean, as long as you get to the target, that's really all that matters. Not about the journey, about the destination. That's what I always say. I think that is a good stopping point, though. Destroyed the Onyx Watch completely, and then did a lot of damage to the Deepwater Guard. Next episode, the Deepwater Guard will be destroyed, and then we'll see our new enemy. I would like to take on the Twin Guard next. Things get tough now, you know, once you wipe out the Onyx Watch and the Deepwater Guard, two easy factions who aren't allied with each other, things get a little bit more difficult because the White Flares and the Lightning Hoods are allied, and the Steel Striders and the Twin Guard are also allied, so usually declaring war on any one of these factions means their allies join in, which makes things a bit difficult. And with that, guys, that will be the end of the episode. Hope you enjoyed. I'm enjoying playing this game. I think it's fun to make a series on it, so hope you guys like it as well. See you next time.